Hello, how you doing? This is part 3 of plans for the black man. As I said in the previous two videos, the plans are poverty and division. Divide. First you divide people and then you conquer people. They use the Willie Lynch letter as a framework to keep blacks in slavery for 10,000 years. Now, Willie Lynch, he didn't count on the human spirit. He didn't count on prayer. He didn't count on that. So he was wrong. But I guess he's going to be in hell for 10,000 years, so he has a lifetime to think about it, eternity to think about it. Now the whole idea is to keep black men. When I say the black man, I'm talking about all black people. I'm just using the black man. Okay. So the plan was to keep him in poverty, and there are many ways to do that. Okay, unemployment. Don't give them loans to start a business, etc., etc. Now, that's called putting your foot on the neck of somebody. Now, see, the white man tries his best to keep his foot on the neck of the black man. He tries very hard. For the most part, he is somewhat successful. I don't want to give him any credit. But what's the mistakes? If I put my foot on the neck of somebody, I got to stay down there with him because he can't move, that person can't move, and I can't move. I can't move to the right or the left. If I keep my foot on the necks of somebody, I cannot move to the right, nor can I move to the left. Okay? So in the process of the white man keeping his foot on the neck of the black man, guess what? The Indians in America, they have started stores, laundromats, etc. They have $400,000 in the bank. They can't pay cash for a house, and nothing we can do about it. Nothing the white man can do about it. Koreans come in this country, have stores, hair places, laundromats. They got $200,000 in the bank. Never talk about it, of course. They got $200,000 in the bank. Nothing the white man can do about that either. Okay. The Mexican takes advantage of the white man's welfare, gets the white man to buy his food, gets the white man to give him a housing subsidy. So even if a Mexican is living in a $2,500 a month rent house, they're not worried about it because the government's going to pay the bill. They're not worried about any hospital bills, which I am still paying mine. They're not worried about hospital bills either. Okay? They're not worried about hospital bills. Because, I get the third degree when I go to the hospital. What's your insurance? What's your copay, etc. But they don't get anything. They just go there, come in, get their treatment, and come out smiling. I get the third degree. I get the third degree if I go to the optometrist. You're going to pay cash or insurance, whatever. But they give the optometrist all kinds of paperwork. So the government's going to pay for glasses. Because I've seen it. The government pays for food. And I don't know how long the government's going to sustain that. But all these ethnic groups, now can the white man keep his foot on the neck of the hands of Koreans, Indians, Pakistani, Egyptians, Mexicans, Venezuelans, Africans, Caribbeans, Middle Easterners, Ukrainians, Afghanistan people? No, he can't. He only has one pair of legs. He can only put his foot on the black man's neck. But he can't put his foot on 12 or 15 ethnic groups. So in the process of him keeping his foot on the neck of the black man, all these other ethnic groups have bypassed the white man. They have more money than the white man. They just do. Now you can see that in the natural. Like if you're married, your husband can't keep his foot on your neck. How? If you ask him to paint the den, he won't do it. If you ask him to paint the bedroom, he won't do it, ever. If you ask him to buy towels for the family, he won't do that, ever. Okay? So, people, you got to get your chump change to buy towels, okay? So, even in a marriage situation, you can have a situation where a man keeps his foot on the neck of the wife. But look, in the process, he's not making any progress either in the process. Okay, so there's an Indian that he paid $24 million cash for a commercial building, and he owns it. There's an Indian who owns a franchise of gas stations and so on. The Asians have bought prime real estate in Oakland, in San Francisco, and in other parts of California. They run the donut shops of all things, as far as I know. So the white man can't do anything about that either. These ethnic groups have bypassed the white man. Okay. The Mexicans have better cars, even though they don't work. Look, the welfare check pays for the mortgage payment, pays for the car note, the welfare check. I see Mexican women that got one baby in the carriage and then pregnant with another. They know Uncle Sam's going to pay for the whole thing. They know that. So look, all they do is get their welfare check, and believe it or not, you can buy a house on the welfare check. I know, because my neighborhood has a whole bunch of Mexicans with on welfare who bought a house. Okay, you didn't know that, did you? You could buy a house on welfare. Okay, but look, Google, the one who started Google is a immigrant. Okay, Indians have bought several properties in New Jersey. Nothing the white man can do about that either. Nothing. Now, the people in third world not particularly good builders, so all these builders they've already been there. They're not particularly good builders, but so the white man, in the process of him keeping his foot on the neck of the black man, has caused all these other ethnic groups to bypass him. Okay, financially, I'm talking about money-wise. Now, okay, that's just true. Like if you go to the mall, who owns the chocolate ice cream shop, the Hershey's? Indians probably. So the white man, I'm not racist, I'm real, is in the process of keeping his foot on the neck of the black man, has made a lot of missteps because he didn't anticipate that. All these other ethnic groups have bypassed him financially. I mean, I can tell a van or an extended cab truck or a car that a Mexican owns. I can tell you a white man doesn't own it. I can tell a Mexican has it. Okay, and I'm right too. Okay, but those are some of the missteps that the white man has. And see, everything is planned. This black on black crime, black gangs against other black gangs killing each other, that's all planned. Because the white man, look, every black man that gets killed, what does that mean? If a black man kills another black man, what does that mean? That means that the white man does not have to pay him disability. The white man doesn't have to pay him Social Security because he knows he's not going to live to 62. The white man's not going to pay him any Social Security. So the white man it's okay if the black man get killed. It's all planned. Divide them. Just put a bucket of cocaine in the black community and watch the black gangs kill each other and fight over it. Even though the Mexicans, because I live around traffickers. The Mexicans have an 8x10 room full of all kinds of drugs and money. Chinese have an 8x10 room full of drugs and money. But all the black man gets is a bucket full. And the white man just sits back and watches the black gangs kill each other over a bucket full of drugs. Everything is planned. Have a nice day.